Hi everybody, I hope you're having a good day. What I'm going to do is take a look at my Bigfoot plate carrier. I'll get you to stay along until the end, and what I'll do is I'll go over what I'm actually doing wrong in regard to this setup and how we can go about fixing that setup as well. Now, if you're running a plate carrier specifically for ballistic protection and have ballistic plates inside, it's really important that we fit it properly. So to fit it properly, you want to have the plate carrier just below your clavicle. So you want to make sure that that's snug to your body, that it's not going to go anywhere, basically in between both of your nipples. The reason why you're doing that is you want to make sure we're protecting all of our vital organs so that we're protecting our heart and our lungs. So as long as it's just below our clavicle notch, we're going to be making sure that we're covering all of our key vital areas of our body. So what I'll do is I'll take the plate carrier off. To do that, I'm just grab the pull tab right here, pull straight up, and that'll release the cummerbund. To put it back on, we just line it up, slide it down, and it'll fit in. That pull tab is on both sides, so same idea on the other side. Grab the pull tab, yank it up, and it'll come right out. For the pouch for a mag holder, we can either have that on or we can take that off. The only thing we need to do to take it off is unclip the buckles. So one buckle and two, and then that'll pull right off. And then we'll have a slick plate carrier. The other features that we have on this is all laser-cut-molly. We have the large patch on the back, which is going to be Velcro and molly. And then we have a carry handle or a drag handle on the back. On the inside of our plate carrier, we have a little bit of extra padding on the inside, and there's a little bit of a room in there as well. On the back side, we have some additional padding on either side of your spine. It also allows for additional airflow to help keep you a little bit cooler inside the plate carrier. For the straps on your shoulder, this was one of the reasons why I chose this plate carrier. There's sufficient padding, but the padding's not too big and bulky. There's also the Velcro loops that you can add any cables that you need for your radios or other equipment. So underneath, you can remove that additional padding, and on that additional padding, there's going to be additional molly spacing as well. So if you want to run that a little bit thinner with a little bit less on it, you can just have the shoulder straps, and those shoulder straps are going to be Velcro. Now, I've worn this plate carrier quite a bit. I've gotten it covered in mud and everything else. All I've had to do to clean it off is run it under running water. I've taken it apart a couple times, put it in the washing machine, and everything's come completely clean when I've had to do that. So taking a look at my setup, what I have here is a Glock 19, Glock 17 OWB paddle holster. What I did is I added a quick disconnect to it. So what I can do is just grab the outside, give it a twist, it'll come right off. I added the same idea to my paddle holster. The next thing what I'll do is I'll take a look at. Now, while the holster's hooked up to my quick disconnect here, it's really difficult to get mags in and out of that center slot. Typically, I'm using it as a drop leg holster and not as a chest holster. The only time you really need to have your pistol holstered on your chest would be if you're inside of a vehicle. If we unzip our pocket right here, so what I have is a couple of battery-powered glow sticks. Now with the battery-powered glow sticks, you can turn them on and turn them off. So once we turn it on, just give it a little twist, they'll light up. Once we're all done with our glow sticks, we can just give that a quick twist, turn that off. We can use these for either signaling or identifying that we've already gone through an area. So that's the only thing that I have in the pocket right now for my Garmin GPS, which is attached to the side. If we kind of go to the side, I have my Garmin GPS in the side part. So with the Garmin 64ST, that'll give us topographical information for the area that we're working in. I also use this on my ATV and for other things as well. I have one more magazine, and then I have my tourniquet inside a tourniquet pouch right here. Is my communication setup. I have a Baofeng UV9R PT, and that's hooked up to a push-to-talk button. So for my headphones, what I have is a Wadeson set of headphones. So that'll just slide into my push-to-talk button that I have hooked up to my chest rig. I can also sound amplification, so it'll pick up any noise that's in the area, amplify that noise. If the noise is over a certain decibel, what it'll do is it'll shut that feature off altogether to make sure that you're protecting your hearing. So I have used this on the regular rifle range as well. For my push to talk, I also have a throat mic. With the throat mic, it only has one earplug on that, so it's not good if you're using a firearm. but if you're doing airsoft, it's perfectly fine. And then I have a SMA cable running through the plate carrier up to the top and back to my antenna. If we look at the other side, on the back here, my communication cable goes to a whip antenna. So if we take the Velcro off the back, that'll come right back up. Now, what I'm doing wrong with this currently, the radio is not in resonance with this antenna because of the cord that we have on it. For that antenna to work properly, it must be hooked up directly to the top of the radio. If you have your setup set up like this, you're gonna fry your radio. So right after this video, I'm gonna have a link to the next video that I'm gonna make, which is gonna be on how to fix. So what we basically need to do is turn this into a dipole antenna by adding another piece on the bottom, and I'll walk us through exactly how to do that in our next video. So just click on the link at the end.